Alright, well, here we go. Shit. 2011. I just graduated last night. Yeah, I know. And I kind of look like Rudolph, too. So, all randomness aside, 2011, dude, this is the beginning of our road trip. We're going east this year, all the way to DC, and, yeah, through Virginia and stuff. So, Smoky Mountains, handful of national parks. Yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Awesome time. Yeah, so we're just gassing up at Quick Trip. We're getting ready to go here, leaving Roland Park, gonna be heading through Kansas City, heading through St. Louis and stuff. Yeah, that's about what we got going on right now. So, it's early. I need to wake up, drink some coffee. Anyways, road trip 2011. Let's go. So we're heading through Missouri right now, just kind of cruising right along. We're just about to hit Boonville. Gonna go all the way over to DC and stuff, hit Shenandoah National Park, hit a bunch of forests, drop down into Virginia, go to Jamestown, original settlements, head back through Virginia, take this nice auto tour down through the Great Smoky Mountains, and yeah, and then head back up. We're just about to pull into St. Louis right now. We're just on the outskirts, so that's where we're at the moment. It's starting to get hot out, man. Woo! Well, we're here at the Arch, one of our first stops. The gateway to the west. We're gonna check this out. Stretch our legs a little bit. Still in Illinois. We're still driving up into Kentucky. We're pretty close, but yeah, just a lot of farmland. Still Illinois, I know. entered into the Hoover National Forest. This is where we are entering right now. It's getting very foresty, per se. Lots of trees, hills are starting to roll. But yeah, we're still cruising right along. We're in Indiana. Yeah, it's starting to rain a little bit. Clean my windshield. So we got stopped in a storm. It was coming down so hard nobody could see, so I decided not to wreck and pull over for the time being. I'm gonna try to give this a shot here in a moment. I think the worst is over. So it's starting to get darker. I am pretty much outside of Lexington, heading to Winchester, Kentucky, which is where the Bridges Natural State Park is of Kentucky. I'm thinking I might just, since it's getting dark out, I might just splurge and get a hotel room tonight. I'll be able to have a shower in the morning, check out this Bridges Park, and then move on into West Virginia and stuff. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Word up. Peace. We're in Kentucky. This is the room I got last night. Beginning of day 2, we're in Kentucky. We're gonna go see a bunch of shit today. I'm gonna wake up first before I talk. Kiss it. Oh, I wanted to show you real quick the breakfast that they have here for the morning. Consisted of coffee and Little Debbie's. Yep. Alright, good stuff. Good morning, motherfuckers. I'm walking up in the Daniel Boone Forest right now. It's really pretty. Some really lush green stuff all around me. Lots of moss and stuff like that. But anyways, it's early morning hours. Got some really nice light starting to kind of pop through and stuff. Anyways, heading up to the Natural Bridge. Let's check it out. Almost walked right past this. Look how big this guy is. Up through the tree. Look at that. Wow. That's a natural bridge. I think it's cool. That was a little hike and knocked the wind out of me. But yeah, beautiful morning sun. Very cool. I don't know if I can fit. Wow. This thing is narrow. Creepy. Very. Wow. Just entering into the Daniel Boone National Forest here. Yep, it's all good. Charleston, West Virginia. Beautiful. West Virginia getting mountainous. made it to Virginia. Just left West Virginia. It looks obviously the same, but we're in Virginia now. It's more hilly. It got kind of mountainous for a little bit, but it's real hilly now. But yeah, that's all that's going on. Just kind of chilling out. Freaking beautiful drive. It got pretty freaking warm today too. But yeah, it's amazing right out here. Forge, Virginia. Just entered into the Shenandoah National Park. We're gonna take a little drive and try to find a campsite that's open. They said they're all open, so there's gonna be no problem finding one. So I'm not worried anymore. We're here. It's only like 4:20 here, oddly enough. So we're early. I'm actually gonna be able to get set up tonight and figure this joint out. Anyways, it's so freaking green through here. It's ridiculous. Well, we made it here. We're at Shenandoah. This is definitely it. This is one of the vistas I rolled up on here. But yeah, they said all the camping's wide open, so I'm gonna go drive around and check more of this shite out. Wow. Black bears right up there. Well, I don't know if you caught any of that, if I caught any of that on film, but there were like 3 or 4 black bears just chilling right up there in the woods, just kind of like poking their heads out and stuff. Wowee, wow, wow. This is in the Shenandoah National Park. That's me within the park. Look at what just walked up. Sure hope that's a deer. Oh, yep. I can't. Good morning. How you doing? This is the beginning of our day 3. Yeah, you and me. It's the beginning of day 3. We're going to be heading DC today. Yeah. We're going to be able to take it slow. It's only like 6:30 in the morning here in Shenandoah National Park. Yeah, we're going to be heading out here real freaking soon. Shenandoah. Freaking beautiful morning. It stormed all night. Not all night, but a nice storm blew through in the middle of the night. I think I passed out at like 10 in the evening, which would have been like 9 o'clock back home. So got some very, very good rest. But we're going to go explore this Shenandoah here this morning. So here we go. Not sure if I failed to mention yesterday, but there was a hole. I found a hole in my muffler right about where the catalytic converter is. And it was actually where the, what do you call it, the little attachment thing to hold it up had like ripped off and ripped like a little like dime-sized hole in my tailpipe there. So I kind of lifted it up and chained it up and taped it up last night, and we're way quieter, so I think we're gonna make it through the trip. It's not going anywhere. yeah, that's my little story, my little tidbit about my muffler. Meh. Wow. That's an amazing shot right there. I guess that's supposed to be a really, really old mountain, old rag or something like that. Tens of millions of centuries years old are those rocks. Crazy. Wow. We left the Shenandoah National Park now. We're back on the highway and we're heading over to Washington, D.C. Let's do this! D.C. bitch. Fucking D.C. Whatevs. It's the Potomac. There's Katie Biggs again. There she is. Oh, and she's out. Reflector pool's dirt pool now. There's Lincoln. La Lincoln. Memorial. There it is.
Yeah, no, we have to. It's somebody, I can't mention it, but it's somebody who knows what I'm talking about.
So here we are, we're pretty much right behind the White House, and that's the new Christmas tree. Yes, the other one blew down, so they had to remove everything about it. Yeah. I am with Katie Biggs right now, walking up to the Jefferson Memorial.
Oh wait.
Yep. And yeah, it's a little warm out here in the Washington, right off of the Potomac. That's all I got. Shit. I'm not good at documenting things. World War II Memorial, cleaning out the reflecting pool.
Washington Monument.
Monument.
Washington.
Washington. Monument.
They had so many people that met dogs.
Hey, what's up? We are at the Arlington Cemetery right now. Yeah, shoot, what day are we on? Day 4? Yeah, something like that. Anyways, we're going to be leaving DC today, and we're going to head down through Virginia, see some of the original Jamestown settlements, but we're going to check out Arlington first. So, work.
We have 130 of these military cemeteries across the United States. We have a number of them down in Florida. All right? In any other military cemetery, any veteran can be buried. Arlington has certain rules. They're limited because of space.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? I am Specialist Grant of the 3rd Infantry Regiment, United States Army, Guard of Honor, Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. The ceremony that you are about to witness is the changing of the guard. In keeping with the dignity of this ceremony, it is requested that everyone remain silent and standing. Thank you.
Just to say, it's very somber here. Everybody's very quiet too. There's the Pentagon. We are on our way to Mount Vernon. We're just about there. Gonna see George Washington's home. This is George Washington's distillery we're walking up on here. We're heading down to Richmond right now, heading down 95, and we're gonna shoot over to Jamestown. Nice and freaking green and lush. It's crazy to think that the Atlantic Ocean is like just right there, essentially. But yeah, everything's going really good. Got some beautiful hot days here. Been drinking plenty of water I brought with me, but yeah, we got about, I don't know, we're gonna kind of shoot right past Richmond and shoot down towards Jamestown, the original settlements there, and yeah, we're gonna enjoy some of that stuff.
Drive 0.3 miles, then turn right on Colonial Parkway.
This is the original fort. Found hundreds of artifacts here that they have in the museum right down the corner. Crazy. This was the first landing site. Well, we're in Yorktown, and we're going to do a little auto tour of the battlefields here and see what we can see. That's where a lot of the French encampment was, and all of this is battlefield that we're looking at right here. And we're in Richmond, Virginia right now. We're going to try to hit some of the battlefields and see what else we can see around here before we make our way to Monticello. Not sure if I'm going to go to Montpelier. Montpelier, is that the name? Madison's home. I'm not sure if I'm going to hit that. It's kind of by Jefferson's place, Monticello, but we'll see. And then we're going to head down that Blue Parkway to see how far we get down to the Great Smoky Mountains today. That's what our plan is. Moving on.
turn right on South Montpelier Road.
We made it to Mount Pelier, and it's yeah, it's freaking beautiful out here, man. Crazy.
No.
Okay, sure. You know?
Oh, Cuisinart? Probably.
Well, that's a grinder.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is...
This is the Madison Family Cemetery here on the property.
Now, this was Mr. Jefferson's library. He called it his book room. He had 3 libraries in this house. He was a voracious reader. As you came through the door on your left-hand side was a little closet that he used to keep clothes in. And on the right-hand side was the private circular bathroom, which was the chamber pot with the wooden ceiling. He died on the same day. But there were no telephone, so we didn't know that Jefferson had died. He died at about 2:30 in the afternoon. And one of the last things that he said was, "Thomas Jefferson survives." He thought Thomas was still alive. The other thing is that James Monroe, our 5th president, who lived 2.5 miles that way, at Ashland Highland, died 10 years later on the 4th of July. Shorter friends, stand here in the front seat. And Trudeau poured out in the front hall. He was an amazing thinker. He could take all that philosophy, mix it up in his head, and come out with something that really works. The mirrors in here are all original. These, they all came back from France, along with that clock. And these 2 mirrors have hung here except for the there's one on each side of the fireplace. If you've been under the house, you probably already seen it. Yes. This, the parlor. This is the first rebuild. And if you Yeah. Oh yeah, where the shade stops.
So we just did a tour of Jefferson's house. That was pretty frickin' bitchin'. We're now gonna walk through the woods and head down to his gravesite. Fuck you. We just entered onto Blue Ridge Parkway, just kind of going the opposite way from Shenandoah. We're going to take this all the way down to the Great Smoky Mountains. But, yeah, exactly. We came through Shenandoah and went up through it, and then we went over to DC, came down and around, and now we're like basically butting up to it and heading south instead of heading north through it. So, yeah, this is supposed to be a very, very scenic drive here. Yeah, so just gonna enjoy it. We got hundreds of miles to drive before the Great Smoky Mountains. Let's get to it. Booyah! Stumbled upon something really cool on the side of the road here. You can see my car. I walked up some steps up here and look at this, dude. These are some old railroad tracks that used to run through here, and it's got this beautiful little stream. This is part of Blue Ridge Parkway that goes through Jefferson Forest. Alright, well the sun is starting to go down, but I'm going to make the decision to keep on driving. It's about 10 to 7, but I think I'm going to keep going. I got to make up some time tonight because I saw so much today. Yeah, so I'm just going to kind of cruise it on out. Got some amazing flipping views going on here though, so yeah, that's all I got. Not a very good commentator, am I? There's a black bear right there up ahead. That's a black bear. Holy crap, that was crazy. I don't want to block up traffic or get mauled or anything, but that was insane right there.
Turn right on US 221.
Alright, well it's morning. We just fucking woke up. Stayed at a Comfort Inn last night. It got late, plus it was gonna storm. Saw that, so I moved out of it. The clouds are still a little overcast today. We might be hitting some storms on our way down to the Rocky Mountain National Park, but we're definitely gonna see. So, peace. We just left North Carolina and entered into Tennessee. Still heading on down to the Smoky Mountains. Mother bitch. Well, we made it to the Smoky Mountains National Park, and we just found a campsite. We're here beside a really lovely babbling brook. But yeah, just kind of getting settled in, and taking a little stroll. Just fucking gnats all over. Jesus H. Christ. Fuck yourself. Well, it's morning. It's Saturday morning. This is day 7, dude. Day 7? Shit. Something like that. I lose track of the days. It's Saturday. We're in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and I got at my campsite around a little after 7 last night, so it was paid this morning. It is 7:45 right now, and nobody was there to take my money, so I'm taking my chances, and I just left. Anyways, If they charge me and send it to me, they do, but oh well. So I stayed for free so far last night. But anyways, taking a nice little drive out. We're gonna see some of the Smokies and head on up to Mammoth Cave today. Whoop! Kiss my ass. Well, it kind of sucked. I mean, got to Mammoth Cave and it was about 1:30 and started looking around and stuff, and all of the freaking tours were booked up, like all of them, until like 6 o'clock. Plus, I don't have that kind of time. I was gonna stay here, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and move on. It's 2 o'clock right now, and unfortunately I couldn't go on a cave tour, but you know, I was here, got to see the different layers and walk through some of the freebie stuff. But anyways, we're gonna head up towards Louisville and Elizabethtown and stuff, and just see how far we can get tonight. We're gonna head home tomorrow. It's been a good fucking trip, man. Good fucking trip. Downtown Louisville. We're racing through Indiana right now. We're heading towards St. Louis. We're like 200 miles out. It's 7 o'clock. We're just gonna see how far we can get tonight. That's kind of my tentative plan. I know I just spoke a minute ago and caught up, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep on cruising through here and I don't know, grab a hotel room once the sun goes down, so we'll just have a nice short day tomorrow. we're making a run for it, I think. I think we're gonna try to make it all the way to KC tonight. We'll see. We've got about 5 hours more to go. We're about an hour outside St. Louis. So we'll see, man. I'm 5 hour energied out. I'm ready to just rock this shit.